The process starts with the construction of the plug, which is a replica of the hull in the exact shape and dimensions desired for the finished boat. This is often made from materials like foam, wood, or composites that are easy to shape and manipulate. Once the basic structure of the plug is established, a framework is built to support it. Planking the curvatures involves covering the plug's frame with thin strips of material, such as wood, foam, or specialized composite planking, to shape the hull's curves. These strips are applied over the skeletal framework, following the contours of the design to create the desired hull shape. Each plank is carefully fitted and secured, often bending and trimming them to align smoothly with adjacent pieces. This step requires precision to ensure the planks follow the natural flow of the hull's curves, creating a seamless transition from one section to another. Proper planking lays the groundwork for a smooth, even surface during subsequent stages. After all the curvatures have been planked, the plug's shape becomes clearly defined. The planking provides a rough outline of the hull's form, though it is not yet smooth or finished. At this stage, the plug has taken the general shape of the desired hull, but additional work is needed to perfect its surface. The first round of sanding is done to smooth out the rough surface of the planked plug. To achieve a perfectly smooth and fair surface, the entire plug is filled with a fairing compound. This compound is applied to cover gaps, fill low spots, and even out any inconsistencies in the plug's surface. Following the application of the filler, the plug is sanded once again. This stage of sanding focuses on smoothing the fairing compound and refining the contours of the plug. The goal is to achieve a smooth, even surface across the entire hull shape. This step requires patience and precision, as any imperfection in the plug will be transferred to the mold and, subsequently, the finished boat. The process continues by meticulously sanding down any remaining imperfections and high spots. Once the plug's surface is perfectly smooth, it is coated with a high-quality primer. The primer acts as a protective layer, sealing the surface and providing a smooth base for further sanding. It also helps to reveal any last imperfections that need to be addressed before moving on. After the primer is applied and cured, the plug undergoes another round of sanding. This step is about achieving a mirror-like finish on the plug, which will ensure that the mold itself will be smooth and free from any surface flaws. The primer is carefully sanded down to a fine finish, eliminating any minute imperfections that remain. Plug finished. Mold ready to be built around it with the plug now complete. It serves as a pristine template for building the mold. The plug must be absolutely flawless, as any imperfections at this stage will be replicated in the mold and, eventually, in the hulls produced from it. Once the plug passes inspection, it is prepared for the mold building phase. The final step involves constructing the mold around the plug using fiberglass. Layers of fiberglass are applied over the plug, typically starting with a gel coat to capture the fine details, followed by multiple layers of fiberglass mat and resin to build up the mold's strength and durability. After curing, the mold is separated from the plug, ready to be used for producing boat hulls. Through these steps, a high-quality hull mold is crafted, ensuring that every boat produced from it meets exacting standards for shape, smoothness, and quality. Meyer Werft, the renowned shipbuilding company based in Papenburg, Germany, has recently delivered the Iona, a state-of-the-art cruise ship, to P&O Cruises, one of its key clients. This delivery is significant as the Iona will serve as the new flagship of the P&O fleet, poised to enhance the company's offerings in the competitive cruise industry. The timing of this handover is particularly noteworthy as it comes at a moment when the British cruise industry is preparing to restart operations following disruptions caused by the pandemic. The addition of the Iona will enable P&O Cruises to meet the anticipated demand for cruise vacations and provide passengers with a modern and luxurious experience on the water. Before the official handover to P&O Cruises, the Iona underwent rigorous testing to ensure its readiness for the seas. The ship successfully completed several sea trials in the North Sea, where it showcased its seaworthiness and performance capabilities. These trials included a series of extensive technical and nautical tests, covering everything from stability and maneuverability to safety features and onboard systems. The successful completion of these tests is a testament to Meyer Werft's commitment to quality and safety, ensuring that the Iona meets the high standards expected by both the shipping company and its passengers. A standout feature of the Iona is its engine room module, which has been designed with a focus on sustainability and efficiency. This module houses a modern power plant capable of supplying energy to both the ship's operational systems and its hotel facilities. Notably, the ship is equipped with 4 advanced dual-fuel engines from Caterpillar, sourced from Kiel and Rostock, which are designed to operate on liquefied natural gas, LNG. This is a significant advancement in marine technology, as these low-emission engines can run 100% on LNG both while at sea and in port, drastically reducing the vessel's environmental footprint compared to traditional marine fuels. The integration of LNG-powered engines aligns with the industry's broader movement towards sustainability, reflecting growing environmental awareness and regulatory pressures to reduce emissions from maritime operations. The Iona's design emphasizes energy efficiency and eco-friendly practices, which not only cater to the demands of modern consumers, but also demonstrate a proactive approach to environmental stewardship. As the British cruise industry gears up for its revival, the delivery of the Iona stands as a symbol of resilience and innovation within the sector. Building a cold-molded 22-feet center console boat is a captivating blend of craftsmanship, engineering, and an appreciation for the marine environment. This construction method, favored by many boat builders for its strength, lightweight properties, and smooth finish, has gained modularity in recent years. Here's a comprehensive look at the process and considerations involved in constructing a cold-molded center console boat. Cold molding is a boat-building technique that involves layering thin strips of wood, typically mahogany or akoma, over a frame to create a strong, lightweight hull. Unlike traditional methods where a solid piece of wood is used, cold molding utilizes several layers glued together at right angles. This creates a composite structure that enhances strength and reduces the likelihood of warping or splitting. The process is not only efficient, but also allows for flexibility in design, accommodating various styles and preferences. The journey begins with planning and design. The first step involves determining the boat's purpose, whether for fishing, leisure, or a combination of both. Designers often create detailed blueprints, taking into account the desired dimensions, weight distribution, and aesthetic elements. For a 22-feet center console, the design typically features a spacious deck layout, allowing for ample seating and storage while ensuring easy access to the helm. Considerations also include stability and performance. The hull shape must be designed for optimal handling and speed, and the center console layout should ensure that the captain has a clear line of sight and easy access to controls. Choosing the right materials is crucial. Marine-grade plywood, epoxy resins, and fiberglass are common choices that withstand harsh marine conditions. Once the design is finalized, builders gather materials. Cold molding primarily uses thin layers of wood, often in 3/16 to 1/4 thickness. The wood must be selected carefully for quality, with attention to grain orientation and absence of defects. Epoxy resin is also essential for bonding the layers together, providing waterproofing and structural integrity. The final layer is typically fiberglass, which adds durability and protects the wooden layers from environmental damage. The construction begins with the hull frame, which serves as the skeleton of the boat. This frame is usually made from marine-grade plywood or solid wood, carefully shaped to match the design specifications. After the frame is complete, the first layer of wood is attached, with the grain running in one direction. Subsequent layers are then added, with the grain of each layer perpendicular to the previous one. This cross-graining technique is vital as it distributes stress more evenly, making the hull stronger and more resilient. Each layer is bonded with epoxy resin, which cures to form a solid bond. Once all layers are applied, the hull is sanded and shaped to remove any imperfections and create a smooth surface. The final step in hull construction involves applying fiberglass cloth and additional epoxy to reinforce the structure, creating a watertight and robust shell. With the hull completed, the focus shifts to the center console. The console serves as the command center of the boat, housing controls, instruments, and seating. Builders construct the console from marine plywood, ensuring it is waterproof and durable. The design typically includes space for a steering wheel, throttle controls, and storage for fishing gear or personal items. Seating arrangements often include comfortable options for both the captain and passengers. Builders frequently incorporate cushioned seating with backrests, ensuring comfort during long outings. The layout must also facilitate easy movement around the boat, enhancing safety and accessibility. The final phase of construction involves applying finishes and installing accessories. A marine-grade paint or varnish is applied to protect the wood and enhance aesthetics. Non-slip surfaces are also added to the deck for safety. Additionally, builders install electronics, lighting, and safety equipment, ensuring the boat is ready for the water. Conclusion: building a cold-molded 22-feet center console boat is a labor of love that combines traditional craftsmanship with modern techniques. The result is a stunning vessel that offers performance, durability, and a personalized touch. Whether for fishing trips, family outings, or leisurely cruises, this boat promises to provide countless memorable experiences on the water. The Greyhound Project, reviving traditional maritime skills through wooden boat building. In February 2012, the Greyhound Project marked a significant milestone in its mission to preserve traditional maritime skills through the construction of a 63-foot scale replica of the 1776 three-masted lugger, the Greyhound. This initiative was not just about building a boat. It aimed to capture and pass on the unique skills of wooden boat building, an art that has been diminishing in the face of modern materials and construction techniques. The original Greyhound was a three-masted lugger built in the late 18th century. Used primarily for fishing and coastal trade, luggers were known for their versatility and speed. The Greyhound itself was involved in significant maritime activities during its time, including trade and exploration. The decision to create a replica was driven by a desire to connect modern communities with their maritime heritage, highlighting the importance of preserving historical techniques that have shaped coastal cultures for centuries. The Traditional Maritime Skills Project was founded with the vision of rekindling interest in the age-old practices of wooden boat building. It recognized that these skills were not only vital for the construction of traditional vessels, but also for fostering a sense of community and continuity in maritime cultures. The project aimed to provide training and opportunities for individuals to learn from experienced craftsmen, ensuring that the knowledge and techniques of wooden boat building would not be lost to time. In February 2012, the Greyhound Project entered an exciting phase as it commenced the construction of the scale replica. This undertaking involved various stages, from planning and design to sourcing materials and hands-on construction. A team of skilled artisans and apprentices worked together, combining their expertise and passion for traditional boat building. Each member played a crucial role in ensuring that the replica would not only look authentic, but also embody the craftsmanship of the original vessel. The design process was rooted in historical research and expert consultations. The team gathered information from historical documents, maritime museums, and existing models of the original Greyhound. They carefully studied the lugger's lines, rigging, and construction techniques, aiming to replicate not just the appearance, but the functional characteristics of the vessel. Construction began with the selection of high-quality, sustainably sourced timber, which is essential for any wooden boat. The team focused on using materials that would have been available in the 18th century, emphasizing traditional techniques. Oak, for instance, was chosen for its durability and resistance to rot, making it an ideal material for the hull. Other woods, such as pine and mahogany, were used for different components, reflecting historical accuracy. The building process was a labor-intensive and intricate endeavor. It involved a combination of traditional woodworking techniques, including steam bending for the ribs, which allowed for the graceful curves of the hull. Carpenters and shipwrights worked alongside apprentices, sharing their knowledge and ensuring that younger generations acquired the skills needed for this craft. Throughout the project, the team faced challenges, including the intricacies of replicating historical features and adhering to safety standards. Yet, each obstacle became an opportunity for learning and growth. The project not only focused on the physical construction of the vessel, but also on fostering a sense of pride and accomplishment among the participants. A key aspect of the Greyhound Project was its commitment to community engagement and education. Workshops and events were organized to invite the public to witness the construction process, allowing individuals to connect with their maritime heritage. These events included demonstrations of traditional boat building techniques, lectures on the history of the Greyhound, and hands-on activities for children and families. The project aimed to inspire a new generation of boat builders and maritime enthusiasts, emphasizing the importance of preserving traditional skills. By opening its doors to the community, the project created a space for dialogue and exchange, where stories of maritime history could be shared and celebrated. The Greyhound Project is more than just a boat-building endeavor. It is a testament to the resilience of traditional crafts and the importance of preserving maritime heritage. In an era where digital technology often overshadows hands-on skills, the project stands as a reminder of the value of craftsmanship and the deep connection humans have with the sea. As the construction of the scale replica progressed, it became evident that the project was revitalizing interest in wooden boat building. Participants not only learned practical skills, but also developed a profound appreciation for the craftsmanship that has defined maritime cultures for centuries. The project also fostered a sense of community among participants, many of whom had never met before embarking on this journey together. As the Greyhound Project continues to evolve, it sets a precedent for similar initiatives worldwide. By prioritizing traditional skills and community involvement, it creates a model for preserving maritime heritage in a sustainable and engaging manner. The successful completion of the 63-foot scale replica of the Greyhound is a testament to the hard work and dedication of everyone involved, serving as a beacon for future generations to appreciate and learn from the rich tapestry of maritime history. The Greyhound Project encapsulates the spirit of traditional craftsmanship, fostering a deep appreciation for the art of wooden boat building while actively engaging communities in their maritime heritage. Through this initiative, the skills and stories of the past are woven into the fabric of the present, ensuring that the legacy of the Greyhound and its significance in maritime history continues to inspire future generations.